Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna be sharing a fun experience that we're doing here in Bangkok that we've been wanting to do for a while. We thought we were gonna be able to do it in Japan, but didn't get around to getting the right kind. But we absolutely love beef, and one of the things we've been wanting to get our hands off, we've tried this in the US but didn't pull the trigger on such a large amount, but we've been wanting to get some Wagyu beef to cook up, and we bought this at the Japanese market that's inside Icon Siam, across the river from us here. Has this Japanese grocery store, and they have all this. This is A5 Wagyu. As you could see here, it's 2,575 Thai baht, and that's about $36-ish a piece for these steaks. And if you've seen my grocery hauls, and there's plastic on here, I'll show you a little bit more later when I cook those up. But if you've seen my grocery hauls here on the channel, I've done a couple of them from here, from Thailand, from a couple different places. And I noticed in the comments a lot of people were like, oh, that's, you know, kind of the same prices. And a lot of regular grocery stores, or like, you know, grocery stores that you go to here, will have imported items from different places, from the US, from Australia, from the UK, different places like that, where they get a lot of tourists from. So they import stuff for us to enjoy, I guess, while we're here. And we do pay a little bit more, pay a premium. And you do pay a premium for really overall all the items that you're buying at a store that would carry those imported items. So it is usually a little bit more, but something like this, we've looked at buying Wagyu A5 in the US, and it's absolutely insane how much they charge you. To think that you can get these for $36, around $36 each, is pretty cool. So we are excited. Got these. I'm gonna cook them up for us tonight with some sides, and yeah, we're just really excited to dig into this and try it out, because we've actually never had A5. We've had others, a little bit lower grades, up to A4 when we were in Japan, but the A5 we never got to. So we've got it here. We're gonna cook it up, and I'll show you guys the cooking process, and also show you what that looks like all done, and then we'll let you know. We'll try it out afterwards and show you guys what that's like. So if you guys are interested in something like that, stay tuned, because I'm gonna cook these up next. All right guys, we're gonna dig into these steaks. So I'm gonna open this up. Go ahead and take this wrap off so you can get a better look at what these are. Look at how beautiful those are. Ooh, those are pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, and I'm going to just go ahead and season them right in here. Basically with steak, I just do a little bit of olive oil on the actual steak. And I do a smidge of salt and black pepper. I like to do quite a bit of that, give it a real kick. And then I do a dash of garlic salt on each one. So that's that. Now we gotta flip it, because there are two sides. So we gotta do the same thing on the other side. Look at how pretty those are. They're gonna cook up nice and quick. I've got the pan already heating up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the olive oil in there as well. And then I'm gonna put some butter, some real live butter in there. Just a little bit, we don't need a ton. And then we'll put that back in the fridge in a minute, but we'll let that melt down while I do this other side. So let's do that. A little bit of salt. And then we'll do the pepper again on this side. Okay. And then I'm gonna do a dash of that garlic salt. Okay, so it looks like it's getting close. I want that butter to be totally melted, because I want this to be nice and hot so that it sears it right away. And then this pan doesn't have a lid. So to avoid any splashing and wildness, I take aluminum foil and basically just make a cover for it. So I'll put that over the top in a little bit. So that's my remedy when we're in an Airbnb and there's no lid. Aluminum foil is the perfect faux lid. So that's ready there. I've got baked potatoes in the oven. I sliced up some avocado and I made us a nice little salad as well. I made some dipping sauce, some olive oil with salt and pepper and a little bit of garlic salt that I've got on the table as well. I'll show you that in a minute once we get this all cooked up. But I want that to be really nice and hot. It sounds sizzly, but I feel like it's not hot enough. So I'll wait a couple of minutes till it's hot enough and come back. So we'll be back in just a second. But let me show you real quick here. Look at this nice little salad. Got some greens, cut up some cucumbers, which they eat a lot here in Thailand. Got some different colored little tomatoes and different cherry tomatoes, and I got some yellow pepper in there. And then this is the olive oil that I made for dipping the bread. I bought some sourdough bread at the bakery earlier, so that's gonna be for that. And this is right where I bought it, right? The steaks is Icon Siam just across the way there. So I rode the BTS, the train, across to the station there, got off, got on a boat, went across, and then went to the mall and then came back. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's really not. It was actually very quick. Plus I just went and hung out at the mall. Okay, ooh, yeah, this is perfect now. Okay guys, here we go. Get ready to jump back. Oh, listen to that sizzle. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be great. This is not gonna take long at all, you guys. Move this out of the way. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at that. We're gonna flip it over in just a second. I know that looks like it's a lot, but don't worry. It's really not like greasy. It's just very easy. All right, here we go. Let's cover it for 1 second. I'm gonna turn it up and then we're gonna flip it over. How do you like my lid? See, that works out really well. Then it's not gonna, it seals in the heat just enough. See, it covers, I make it so that it covers the pan all the way through. It covers it just enough. It's a little thin, not as thick as a lid itself would be, but I think it's perfect. I turned up the heat now from 7 to 9. So let's see what that does for us here. And this is where I'm gonna let them rest afterwards. All right, let's flip them over, guys. Whoa. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. This isn't gonna take long at all. They're gonna be done in just a minute here. Ooh, my. Okay, we'll let those go for another 30 seconds-ish or so. I've got, like I said, I've got my baked potatoes in the oven, and then we'll have everything plated up here in just a few moments. So I'm gonna finish this up, let them rest here in the plate, and then we'll get everything out, plate it, and then I'll bring you guys over to the table with us to see it all done and to taste it. Guys, not gonna beat this. We've got fabulous dinner, fabulous view. The sun is setting right there. So let's dig in and see how the steak is, yeah? And then usually they put a little bit of butter on the top. Let's just go ahead and take a bite though. Oh my goodness. I barely had to chew that. Literally almost just swallowed it right up. We made it with I said baked potato. We got some avocado here. We've got some bread. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this meal. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along as I kind of shared a little bit about what it's like to have different kind of meals. Make your own meals instead of going out to eat, which we get to do a lot of, but we've been here for almost 2 months. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this and enjoy this sunset view while we have our dinner. Thanks for joining me, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.